Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Royale and I'd love for you to stick around and be a part of my YouTube family. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Today is Whole Food Wednesday, so we're gonna get right into this video with a couple fall favorite recipes of mine. So for this first recipe, we're going to be making some quick and easy Instant Pot pumpkin chili. We're going to start off by turning our Instant Pot on saute mode, and we're going to do a dry saute on our onions. We're going to let those go and sweat down until they're nice and translucent. Next, we're going to go ahead and add in our minced garlic, and we're going to saute that for about a minute. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn our saute mode off, and then we're going to start adding our ingredients right into our Instant Pot. This comes together so quick and easy. So we have some vegetable broth, and then I have one red bell pepper that I diced up, and then I'm going to add 2 cans of petite diced tomatoes, and then I'm going to add 1 can of rinsed and drained black beans, and then I'm going to also add 1 can of rinsed and drained chickpeas. Now, with baking season upon us, you should definitely save those juices from your can of garbanzo beans, your aquafaba, because you can use it in so many recipes. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my canned pumpkin. So I gave this a little mix, and then I added in the zest of a lime, and then I'm going to add in some lime juice. And then we're going to season this with some cumin and some chili powder. And then I'm just going to mix that up, and we are going to put the lid on this, and we're going to place this on high pressure for 5 minutes. This is such a quick and easy recipe, you guys. It really comes together in absolutely no time at all. And it's just perfect, especially if you need a meal in a pinch. You can double the recipe and freeze a bunch for later. I know my husband absolutely loves when I make this and freeze some extras for him. So definitely don't miss out on that. So after we cook this for 5 minutes on high pressure, then you're going to allow it to naturally release for 12 minutes. After that, you're going to release your pressure, and then you're going to remove your lid, and it's ready to serve. You can salt and pepper this to taste. If you're avoiding salt, you could add a little Bragg's or tamari or even some miso paste, but I didn't add any at all. I actually only ended up adding pepper, and I thought it was perfect as is. So that's definitely a choice depending on you and your dietary needs. So that's it for this recipe, you guys. I wanted to share with you some of my fall favorites, and this is definitely one of them. It's so warm and comforting. It's so delicious, and it's perfect on a beautiful fall day. So my next recipe is a side dish. We're going to make some whipped sweet potatoes, but if you're a whole food plant-based eater, you know that anything can be a meal, so don't knock it until you tried it, because I will literally eat this as an actual meal. So we're going to start off by peeling and then chopping up our sweet potatoes. So now I'm going to go ahead and place my sweet potatoes on a silicone matte lined baking sheet. A little bit of a tongue twister there. You can use parchment paper or whatever method that you found that works for you with oil-free roasting or baking. And then I'm going to also add some pepper to this. I add my pepper now because I just feel like it adds another depth of flavor if you roast it that way. And then we're going to bake these in the oven at 425 degrees for about 25 minutes. And then while those are roasting, I'm going to caramelize up some onions. We're going to use the dry saute method with some water. And then when our sweet potatoes are done, we're going to go ahead and pull those out of the oven. You can see they came out so perfect, no oil needed. And then we're going to add our sweet potatoes right into our blender. So now that I've added my sweet potatoes, I'm going to go ahead and add those caramelized onions that I cooked up. And then I have some cinnamon and I have some vanilla extract. And then we're going to start blending those in our blender. And then we're going to add our almond milk as we go. We're looking for a nice, smooth, whipped texture. So it's really going to depend how much almond milk you use. So you only want to add a little bit at a time, because if you add too much, you might end up with watery sweet potatoes, and you really don't want that. We're going for a nice, thick, whipped texture. So I'm just going to add a little bit as I go. Remember, you can add more, you can never take out, so be careful. So once it's all finished, you want them to look like this. They're going to be nice and thick and creamy and delicious. This is such a fantastic fall side dish. I literally will eat these with just a side of green beans and call it dinner. It's absolutely delicious and I love it so much. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed two of my favorite fall dishes. And as always, don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I'd love for you to stick around. If you make one of my recipes, don't forget to tag me on Facebook or Instagram. And we'll see you in the next video on Friday, guys. Bye.